SOULCALIBUR 3.
Well, suck my bones out of the air. It's this now. I'm moving on to this one sort of a bit quicker than I'd maybe thought about. But I just... Because, you know, the last one of the SOULCALIBUR 2 set that I did just came out, like, last month, as of when I'm planning to release this. But there's no plan. There's no rules, and I will throw a spear at anyone who tries to stop me. So we're going to open this book and see what's in here. Tale of Souls is the arcade mode. Look at all the fun people who exist. There's all sorts. There's him who's from older, like I think he was from like the precursor games. Just a big man who'll bonk you. You can be a bird or a death octopus. We don't make the rules. We will get to that. But you, as you may have quite astutely spotted, this one's this one. And the reason I'm doing this for 3 and not for 2 is, well, context counts for a lot. And in this one, let's just go ahead and get stuff kicked off. Let's go for default weapons. I'm not a fancy cartwheel boy who can do all sorts of long names. But yeah, so after their bodies had undergone the evil transformation, so yeah, this happens off screen and is never explained in like any media I've been able to find, but they've lived their lives in hiding in a castle in Eastern Europe. They're vampires, essentially. Amy can't go outside anymore, so Raphael has begun formulating a plan to change the world for Amy's sake. They're going to do Magneto from the first, they're going to Ian McKellen the whole island, but it's occurred that someone's undone it with a rock that he doesn't like, and now the army's here, so he's got to go and sort it out. So yeah, his stakes in the second game were sort of vague. He was just sort of like this fucking Tory prick who wasn't... he'd been run out of France by the other noble families, and he was like, I've heard about Soul Edge, what if I add that, because I am good, I think. And then in this one, he's like, all that's wank, and I couldn't really stomach it. Now he is a vampire. Now you've got my attention. It's fine if vampires, and they're making all of it vampire. They're doing a Skeleton Wednesday in their little castle where they are. So the castle's now surrounded, numerous siege weapons. He did not feel fear, because why would he? He's the king of Skeleton Wednesday in this universe. They've intruded into his private kingdom with Amy. Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely do prod at them. So yeah, it's just as... And he becomes more explicitly a vampire in later games, but in this one he's just... No, I've changed my mind, he's definitely a vampire in this one as well, look at him. But yeah, that makes all the... If you're a vampire, that's a suitable excuse. Prod. That was rather more immediate than I was expecting, to be honest. Like, I'm keeping up my policy of like doing some practice matches before I do the video with a given character, just for the sake of making this a bit less embarrassing for all involved. Was expecting slightly more resistance, although it was only a foot soldier, I suppose. Whoop, that wasn't what I meant to do. You weren't fighting back for a lot of that, you've not... You just sort of thought the siege weapons would intimidate me into giving up, I guess. And then I actually jumped down her and you're like, well, shit. That's a shame. That's a shame. The vampire's done called our bluff. An army that has lost its commander is like a crab that has lost its legs. A crab specifically? SOULCALIBUR 3? That's interesting. There was no need for Raphael to take care of the rest personally. He could leave them. He could leave them the Skeleton Wednesday. After this, he heard no more rumours of the individual with the Holy Stone, but he had to know what it was. He checked to make sure Amy was safe and then set out on his journey. Right, so we've got to ascertain what the stone's about. Oh! Hello! Oh, your choices have meaning. Investigate the Holy Stone itself. Investigate the one who had carried the Holy Stone. I don't know what the implications of this are. Well, someone's walking around with a Holy Stone, stopping us from doing Skeleton Wednesday. So, my thinking is, finding out what it is can wait until after we've apprehended the person responsible. I think we contain it first. Some people may say I'm being rash. I would say I'm being a vampire. So there were absolutely no clues regarding the whereabouts of the one with the Holy Stone. After they disappeared, Raphael began to find out who it had been. He shortly came to learn, despite the absence of clues, the complete and utter absence of any information, he just knows this now. 2 people, a man and a woman who had been searching for Soul Edge. Well, that's Keelik and Shanghua, isn't it? Clearly. Soul Edge! If Raphael attained the power of Soul Edge, then he would have nothing to fear from this so-called Holy Stone. Alright, I'm going to increase my own power, and to obtain a power capable of resisting the Holy Stone. So I'm now just sort of looking for Soul Edge again. It all seems to loop back round to this one bloody sword. Oh yeah, because everyone just knows where Soul Edge is now, despite it having been destroyed twice at this point. Siegfried destroyed it at the end of SOULCALIBUR 2, I guess is canon. He certainly destroyed Soul Edge at some point. I'm going to Spain. Someone's investigating Nightmare. Oh, Nightmares. Siegfried destroyed Soul Edge after, I guess, just resisting its power, and then Nightmare just became a separate entity. For reasons. This person might know Soul Edge's current location.
Determined to save her family.
Okay.
She seeks to destroy the
Somebody's
cursed
set fire to Spain.
blade. Let us
I've burned down the entirety of Spain to find you,
Let's go!
Ivan the Terrible.
versus
Ivan the Terrible has become a sword and shield. That is a shame for him. I guess? I don't know, it might be alright. Has anybody asked any Soul Eater characters what it is like being a knife? Prod.
You win. This is reality.
This is real.
Your place.
Know your place. I'll prod your place into your very fibre. Oh, really? Only one round? What? My legs have carried me. There should still be a trace that had been left behind. You're really just sort of... You're just sort of going to the castle. Oh no! I'm on a raft. Oh, hello.
What are you? You look kind of funny.
I like your skull
You
bobbles.
don't belong in this place.
What are they called? The things on the drawstrings. Bimble bips. Squibble bibbles. What are they called? Tell me on a raft now.
I'll just tear you limb from limb.
I don't find your humor amusing. I think it's time for you to disappear. Versus Tira.
Me at... I can't think of any comedians at the moment. I'll get back to you later once I've discovered one. Oh no! Come on! Ah, you've kick me off a boat!
You lose.
Way too quick. How boring.
Well, you shouldn't have kicked me off a boat then, should you? Oh, this is all just one... It's just one round silly sandwiches! I was expecting more of a, like... Well, there's all this other, like, additional story stuff and choose your own adventure, but also it's one round matches, so it may even out to roughly the same time, hopefully.
This is reality. Know your
Prodding your place once again. It's over there, look! I'm pointing directly. That's very distracting while I'm trying to read Raphael, could you, in case there's a sneak attack, but she's just gone. She just jumped on a raft, told us we were weird, and then, two places that caught his attention. One was no evil energy at all, despite the evil energy that permeates. What? What? Hold on, let me try and parse this sentence again. One was an area that possessed no evil energy at all, despite the evil energy that permeated the area. So apart from all the evil energy, there was absolutely no evil energy. Do you mean the surrounding area? The remains of some sort of ritual. That's odd. I'm intrigued. Investigate the area with no evil energy. Well, when you put it like that, it seems. Well, I do love the remains of a ritual, but I don't think it's got any bearing. Like, I've no reason to think that has any bearing on what we're looking for, whereas this is a possible, like, holy stone sighting. So I'm going there. There had to be a reason why just this one area had no evil energies. Probably the stone's been doing the exact thing. Yeah, he's remembered it. You've erased my power. Research forces that opposed the cursed source and then headed to Greece. He had heard a rumour that in the past there had been a warrior who had received a message from an ancient god and shattered soul edge. And I guess we're here to deal with them now? There's a statue, look.
You came here just to die?
You came here.
I'm ready to fight you.
You came here, sir. Yes, but you also turned up. I was here anyway. I was just having a normal day eating a pie in the dark!
You win. This is reality. Know your place.
Yay! I win! What? I'm not fully understanding your process here, even as I instigate it. So now I've wandered Europe. Someone claims to know of Soul Edge, but something about him was suspicious. It was too convenient. I've been directed to a clock tower. Well, I'll strike the man down. Let's open the door to the tower. Hello, I'm in your clock tower ambush. It's me! I've got a scythe.
You are not worthy to find the sword. I shall kill you here and now.
Don't do that at me. No, you've activated time. I'm going to age now. Whoa, quick time events. I've avoided a cog.
You're quicker than I thought. I was wrong about you.
Now you definitely are worthy of finding the sword, because you stepped sideways around a cog. That's the only requirement that my order, the Order of Scythe Friends, there is an actual order to which this character belongs, but I don't remember the name of it. In SOULCALIBUR 2, there were a bunch of like victory lines that I didn't remember, and in this one there only seems to be the one over and over and over again. I boarded a nearby ship and gone to the Eastern Sea. An organisation gathering fragments of Soul Edge in an island country in the Far East, he continued across to Japan. Did that happen before or after you headed to the east and see? Did you just sort of decide, well, process of elimination, I've heard nothing anywhere, I've heard nothing in Spain or Greece, so I'm gonna go that way now. Someone's watching me. What a fool! I know nothing! The lack of intel on my end is palpable.
Let us play.
I'm in a very good mood for, hello? You're here. And I'm gonna stop you from being... What's the... I've got one of those as well, look. Oh, fuck, that actually hit you. That's... Ow! Well, you don't have to have an umbrella. Alright? There's nothing happening here that requires one.
You win. Realize your place.
Here we go. Although it's basically expressing the same statement in different words. But I've not found anything of consequence out in Japan. In search of the cursed sword, his knowledge would surely prove useful. You went looking for it. You once did what I'm doing now. So let's kiss?
His motivation is
Oh, he's in the middle of a battlefield. We've got to stop him from doing a dead by the time I get there. They have a know of all of the things you've learned. Tell me about the sword that you used to look at, please. Do you know about it still? Where's it gone? Did you succeed? There's a big dragon on that boat. What's he doing here? He's blepping at all the walls. No, I'm distracted. Ah, truly, you're a crafty opponent. You put a dragon on a boat.
you lose. That's what you get for showing off, you fool.
Fair comment. I like your bullet wound. It's a very nice JPEG of one.
7. You'd better make this worth my while.
Because I've got to be honest, no part of my journey thus far has yielded any results. So I'm at wit's fuck here now. No! The British Council of Eggs wants to... Who's bloody... That's the... Oh, is this fucking... Oh, whose bloody crests are these? I've seen these before. Are we on a Mori ship? Are we in the inland sea? The right analog stick attacks?
When you know you will lose.
Well, no, I'll find out who's having a war here later, because the right analog stick revelation is more immediately affecting me. From the man's memory, I've gone back. You've not communicated to me what you learned at all. The writing just goes to show, like, humble bloody beginnings, because like you get to by the time you get to 6, they've actually written us a plot, and this is just not anything. Our destruction of Egypt. Let's go. I want to examine the damage. Being a forensics expert as well as a vampire, I will immediately know.
Have you no manners?
This seems like a lot of damage to have been done by a sword. Well, I suppose it's not just any sword at all. It's the cursed sword, the famous blade that everyone likes. Alright. Why won't you tell me whose hat you've got on today? What's your opinion of the damage done in the region?
You win. This is reality.
In your professional opinion, if you were a evil sword what done this, where would you have gone today? The temple had been destroyed by attacks with a sword. Scars of this size could only be Soul Edge. Might be just a very big other sword. You don't know, there's holy stones you hadn't accounted for, maybe there's all sorts. The land and learned that a man in azure armor had left the area immediately after the destruction. The man in azure armor, like, that'd have been the first thing I'd checked if anyone had seen, to be honest, because that's sort of that's a giveaway. A bizarrely shaped greatsword. Faintly remaining flow of evil energy. I finally found him. Now I'm just using my fucking spider sense to go to the Lost Cathedral. As you do, using the clues I had obtained, I've gotten there. Cathedral in the remote area. He was certain that Soul Edge was here. There's aggressiveness over here. A young emotional mind. Some sort of would-be hero. I've ignored the fellow because I'm busy finding a sword that I want. Walkie.
That power is mine and mine alone. No one shall get in my way.
I cannot allow you to go on. I will stop you.
Versus Talon.
Hello.
Fight.
I guess I'm fighting you in this one. You're just sort of... Talim's just sort of a generic, I come from a village that wants to stop the evil thing. They've got windmills, so that's pretty great, but wow, fuck me.
You win. It's time for your nap, little one.
Is this actually easier than the last one, or is it just because I'm Raphael? I guess... There's a cage. What? Not even turning to look at the bars that fell behind him, I ran. So we're just not commenting on what the fuck that was then? The battle was extremely fierce. Someone's having a fight in the cathedral. Ah! I'm fighting the naughty man. Fighting a naughty man who I used to be. Oh, he's grasped. I've grasped you, fool. Fling you there. Oh no. You are defeated. Because our business is with evil McPointy Helmet Boy. And so I want all the stuff what you've got.
The time is ripe. You shall become part of me. You are my first sacrifice. Versus Knight.
That's nice. Can I have your sword? I want to stop a stone that I know nothing about. I really didn't learn anything about the Holy Stone in the course of all it. Maybe I should have investigated the Holy Stone. I've not even encountered anyone who like might have been the people who had it. I made a bad choice. I'll just go ahead and admit it now. Oh, I could have easily gotten a hit in there if I'd just been paying attention. Give me your soul, I have teeth on my tits. Nobody can stop me, but I'm going to now. Yeah, you weren't expecting me to do a little circular... Well, you were expecting me to do... Well, actually, you weren't even stood up at the time, I don't think. Okay, you didn't explode. Whoa! Shit! I did one of my counter moves, which unintentionally. No, look, I can do twiddles. Okay. Fuck you. Please lie down on the floor and let me have stuff that I want now. It's all that I want from this. Give me everything except your piss. I want all sort of things that aren't... So are those the actual ones?
Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized.
Oh no.
You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment.
It's me. So his whole thing is... He is the immortal who doesn't want to be. So he's using the power of both of the swords to destroy himself. So that he can finally die. And to that end, I think he's actually the one who reanimated Nightmare as his own suit of armour. I'm the skeleton!
You cannot defeat me that easily.
I wasn't paying attention and he skeletoned me in the tumbus. This is the true Wednesday! You're not worthy! Ah ha ha ha! Skeletal bones, you'll never get me now! You prodded the floor. Right. So, this doesn't appear to be you dying. So I don't really know how, if the plans was this your goal? Is this part of it, sir? No! Why would you do all that? Why are you part dragon? There's so many questions. I don't know. Well, now this is quite a sudden difficulty. Spark? The other one. A different vowel. A different vowel entirely. Ah, oh, come on, I'm doing twiddly kicks. You've got to respect me. No! God, you rent space. You're doing it over and over again. What the fuck is that? Like, there's... I mean, I remember him being difficult, but this is like so much more than everything else I've fought. No, you spheres! How dare you, frankly? That's not... It's not enough to simply eat a cake. You have to believe in it first. You have to truly know that it exists. Otherwise, you'll just sort of like finish it and you'll be like, what the fuck was that? This is suddenly a really difficult game. I'd like you to stop being one. Okay? Keep doing... There we go, I'm not above it.
Realize your place in this world.
What a fucking anticlimax! Oh no, I fell over. Oh, explode. I did it. I achieved my goal. I exploded a man. What? That just became frantic suddenly. They're the leaves! Oh, we've got it. We brought it back. Oh no, it's making us purple.
Wait just a little longer, Amy. I shall return to
We'll commence Skeleton Wednesday in earnest. No, you do the... Aha! I've succeeded. I'm gonna beat you at having this sword now, specifically. Right, there's two versions of the end cutscene. One where you fail it and do bad, and the other one which I've accomplished. Oh. For a moment I was like, why have you got evil eyes? Is this going to be tragic? And then I realised, oh, we both have evil eyes. In fact, we've been evil. We've been eviled. Commence Skeleton Wednesday. The tower shall rise from the earth. The moon shall turn red and grow wings and go, I'm here to fuck your dreams. And then we shall all know that it's time to go down to the shop for a pizza. The shop where the pizza is. And these are the credits. The pipeline supervisor is here to let us know. SOULCALIBUR 3. So yeah, there's character creation, Chronicle of the Sword. Oh, you're giving away things. Secrets. You're doing secret plans.
will never die.
There's a ludicrous amount of gold which I genuinely can't use because I did check and I have unlocked everything in this. But seemingly, there's one space on the character roster that I don't know what is for. You'll have seen a blunch.
SOULCALIBUR 3.
You will have seen a blunch. And goodbye. Oh wait, I forgot to check if they've got weapons boy mode. What the fuck? This is different. This is a fight between fights. What the shit is this? Well, it's just as well this is in here, because like in it, the counterpart first episode of the SOULCALIBUR 2. Well, that was quick. I didn't know whose sound was gonna get home, but
Welcome to the new stage of history.
museum. Weapon exhibitions. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. What was the fucking? What were you doing at the same time? But no, it's now. Now we can. His other costume. Fucking Dorfus. I used to prefer that costume. I've since decided that I don't. Oh, these are alternate colours. Oh, hello though, sir. I wish I'd known about you sooner. Let's, what have we got? I think there's less weapons in this than in 2. Holy Antler. I do like that. Queen's Guard. Okay, they've removed... Not everyone has a Soul Edge variant now. The last thing's blank for owl reasons. We'll get to that. I like the idea of just having a cane about it. But I do like this as well. It's just a very nice looking blade for this style of fighting. You're not just going to do the same dance, are you? It's the same dance! It's the same dance, but... Oh, I think you picked that up sooner. Well, at least he's a vampire now. No, I recognise that exact bit. Are these all the same ones? That'll save us some time at the ends of episodes, to be honest. Why did his face look so pretty just then? I mean, I know why, but also... What, Hoppy? Prod? Yeah, no, this is the exact one, they just copied it over. I guess there's new characters, but like... Well, you know what, they didn't have to do it at all. So what was the one with the two fuckers fighting each other then? Intriguing. Well, it's time to end the episode, to be honest, at any rate, so I'll look into all of this nonsense and see what's going on, because there's more than meets the eye going on here. There's entire Transformers about this one, so, yeah, bye. This is a mess, and I love it, to be honest. Some of them are a mess that I'm not sure about. This is a mess that I can vouch for. Very much looking forward to the rest of these.